Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. Major League Baseball on tap. It's the Milwaukee Brewers going up against the Atlanta Braves. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. So almost ready to get underway. Starting on the mound in this one, Hurston Waldrop having a pretty ridiculous season so far, Singy.
Yeah, you see there with the sub-2 ERA, very dependable guy, and he's been pretty much lights out so far this season. So, when a guy like this takes the mound, Boog, I'm expecting to watch him get into a rhythm quickly and just move through a ball game. Sometimes you can see some big strikeouts. Other times it's hard to even know he's there because the innings go so quickly.
On a line out towards center. Harris makes the grab. And a quick out, number one. Let's take a look at the Brewers lineup. A guy who's been huge for them over the last month plus, Andrew Vaughn.
Yeah, he's been swinging it really well over the last few weeks, man. An OPS over 900 last month. He's put the team on his back, just carrying these guys. Definitely the guy you want up there right now, especially when you need a big swing of the bat.
And now it's William Contreras. Gets the slider in there for a strike.
Now, just a cement mixer slider right there. It's a great pitch to hit if you can recognize it early and jump on it.
Fought off foul. One out, base is empty. And he hits a ground ball right side and foul ball.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. Two down, base is empty. Next for the Brewers, Andrew Vaughn. First pitch, not close.
This hitter loves attacking the first pitch, so not giving him something to hit is a good move.
Two outs, base is empty. That's outside, and the count is 2-0. A swing and a miss, and that's strike one.
2 balls, 1 strike.
And a swing and a miss.
2-2.
That one back up the middle, and it gets through. And that keeps the inning alive.
Batting fourth, the designated hitter, Christian Yelich.
And now it'll be Christian Yelich. Outside low, and that is ball one. Vaughn, the runner at first with 2 gone. That misses, and the count now 2-0. And another ball. Bottom of the zone and a called strike.
Good zip on that fastball at the bottom of the zone. If he's there all day, it's going to be a tough one for the hitters.
Hit hard on the ground to the right side, and that's just foul.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitters got to stay focused on the pitch.
And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Now, this was a story we were paying attention to before the game. We've seen him give up walks in the past, and it's an issue once again early on.
First and second, 2 outs. And stepping in the rookie left fielder, Isaac Collins. Check swing, and he went. That's strike one.
No balls, one strike.
Two outs. And now it's even up. Two aboard, two outs. Got him swinging for the strikeout. That's the first curve we've seen today, and it shouldn't be the last. No runs, a hit, two left. And now the Braves, with their first chance to hit, were scoreless. Back here in Atlanta and towing the slab, Logan Henderson. Base runners are tough to come by with him out there, Chris.
Well, he's been a very dependable starter for his club, and what stands out for me is that left-handed hitters have really struggled batting below 200 against him, and it just tells me they have a hard time tracking the baseball. Maybe it's the release point, maybe it's the motion, but just some way, somehow, they've got to figure out a way to pick it up and try to have some success from the left side.
Jurickson Profar, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball one. Oh, he doesn't get the call. Ball two.
2-0.
Swing and a miss as he was late.
2-1. Nope, ball. 3-1.
Fouls one away, and now 3-2. On the ground to the left, Siegler. Profar is out. Here's the Atlanta Braves lineup. Not a whole lot going their way offensively the last few games, Chris.
Yeah, Boog, and that can put more pressure on the pitching staff to try to limit the opponent to just 1 or 2 runs a game, knowing that their offense is not scoring right now. And that never really works well because you try to be too fine and you end up giving up a lot of runs. So we'll see if everybody can just relax, bring things together, and perform at a level that they're capable of.
That one ripped. That's back there. And it hits the fence. Olsen around second, headed for third. The relay, the tag, out.
Absolutely perfect execution of the relay right there to cut him down at third. And he probably should have shut it down at second base and been happy with the double, but it took a great play to get him. You just have to tip your cap.
Here's Austin Riley. There's a strike. Misses the zone, and he gets him to chase.
0-2.
Inside. Now 1-2. This one smacked out to left center. That's a base hit, and that extends the inning. And now it's the Braves DH, Drake Baldwin.
Drake Baldwin.
Base hit into right field. Around second is Riley. And now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away. Here's Sean Murphy. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Well, he's just given up 3 straight hits, and now behind in this count to this hitter. Might be a good time for somebody to call a timeout. Maybe the pitching coach go out there and talk to him just a little bit.
Swing and a tapper that rolls foul. Swing and a miss. Now 1-2.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Can't connect on the curveball, struck him out.
Sometimes he wears the emotion on the sleeve, but that's okay as long as he's getting results. And right there, thrilled with the punch out to get out of a jam.
Back at Truist Park, digging in, it's the speedy outfielder Blake Perkins. Waldrop back to work. Perkins getting the start in center, 28 years old, and he was a second-round pick back in 2015. Fouled off. He was late. The pitch. And a curve is down and in.
2-1.
That one fouled off. 2-2. And that's in the dirt.
We got a full count.
Got him swinging.
That's tough. You see it well. I mean, that was clearly up and out of the strike zone, but that's one of the hardest things. That when you see a pitch out of the hand at eye level, that discipline to remember, I can't hit that pitch. If I can see it really well at eye level, I can't catch up to that pitch when a pitcher's got this kind of velocity.
This is Anthony Siegler. And he pumps it a strike. Second inning here, no score. To the right side, and it goes just foul. One down, base is empty. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Back-to-back strikeouts to start the frame, and that's now 3 in a row.
Yeah, he's really settling in and getting a feel for his pitches, throwing them where he wants to right now. So we'll see how long he can keep this streak going.
Brandon Lockridge in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball. Next pitch is outside.
Pretty easy to give up on that pitch right there. Started on the edge of the plate with the spin. You know it's going to finish well off the plate.
2 down, nobody on.
Inside, ball.
And there's the automatic.
3-1.
Yeah, that's fouled off. Hard hit, right side. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Brewers go down quietly. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Bottom of the inning. Now in for the Braves, Michael Harris II. He's already set a new career best for stolen bases in a season, Chris. And that's in for a strike. Hit hard on the ground to short. Tosses across to first. And quickly one away in the second.
Batting seventh, second baseman,
Ozzie Albies up to the plate. He's going to finish with a new career high in stolen bases, Chris. That one's in there. It's 0-1.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
And that one hammered back there. See you later. Home run number 10 of the year. And they jump out front. It's 1-0. He absolutely feasts on right-handed pitching and devours that one for a homer.
And you can see that's what he expects of himself. At bat after at bat, he's that confident. When you're working with this kind of velocity, so critical that you move the ball around, work quickly, and make sure that you keep that hitter off balance. Clearly not fooled by the location or the velocity. He was all over that fastball.
So 1 out, nobody on. Eli White will hit next. Hit in the air, center field. Perkins under it. Makes the catch for the out.
batting ninth, the shortstop, Nick.
2 outs, base is empty. And next for Atlanta, Nick Allen. Ground ball, left side. Over to first. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. Braves get one on the big fly. It's an early 1-0 lead. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. All set for the start of the inning. And the batter will be the shortstop, Joseph Ortiz. And that one upstairs, ball 1. And that one fouled off. On the ground. Ball. And foul ball. Outside low. It's 2-2. On the ground, right side. And he handles it himself for the out.
Now batting, second baseman, Bryce Terang.
This is Bryce Terang. 0 for 1 so far.
Taken high in the draft, he's had that top prospect label over him since he put on a professional uniform. But at some point, that starts to go away, and you've got to produce at the big league level.
This one in the air. Riley pulls it down, and there's 2 gone.
Now batting, catcher, William Contreras.
Next for Milwaukee, William Contreras. Struck out swinging his first time. Swing and a liner foul off to the right. There's a strike up high. And it's 0-2.
This guy's not wasting any pitches. Hitters got to get into swing mode. This is a good time to expand the zone. Throw something maybe down in the dirt.
1-2.
2 outs. And that
That's the
skips
ball.
in the dirt. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Two down, nobody on. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2-3. Nobody left for Milwaukee, and it remains 1-0. And welcome back to the ballpark. Set for the bottom of the third. Now the leadoff spot for the Braves, Jurickson Profar. And that drops in for a strike. Swing and a high fly ball right field. That one back, that one on its way, and it's gone. That's worth the price of admission. His 4th home run of the season. It's 2-0.
About being locked in at the plate. Most guys have a really difficult time changing their timing for such a slow breaking ball, but he allowed it to travel, didn't get too excited, and he turned that pitch around.
And now Matt Olson up to hit. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
Oh, you just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run, go back to work, focus on this next batter.
Nobody on, nobody out with a run in here in the last half of the third. That one ripped, but foul.
The real threats are coming up. Already given up a home run in this inning. He's going to really have to bear down.
Foul ball still 0-2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. That misses the zone, and that's ball 1.
Well, he's not afraid to fall into a 2-strike count. Knows the strike zone very well, so much so that I think umpires will look at him and determine whether it's a ball or strike, if he swings or not.
This one lifted in the air, left field. Collins hauls it in, and there's one away.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
Here is Austin Riley. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Fastball for a strike. Riley was a kid in high school that was scouted by most teams as a pitcher. In fact, 95% of the teams wanted him as a pitcher. And I actually asked him, were you interested in being drafted as a pitcher? And he told me directly, no, I hated it. My arm hurt all the time. That one in the dirt. 1-2 the count. Fights it off. He'll see another.
You could see he was trying to stay back long enough to handle the off-speed pitch, but just a little tardy on the fastball.
That one missing inside.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Hacks swings and misses. It's a strikeout.
You know, varying speeds can be just as useful for a pitcher as movement. As you see right there, it really wasn't a great location, but the fact that the velocity change had the hitter off balance, and that's all you got to do sometimes.
And first offering is fouled off. That one fouled off. And down on strikes. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. One more for Atlanta on the homer. It's now a 2-0 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. And we're back. John Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the fourth, Andrew Vaughn. Just missed. The number 3 overall pick out of Cal for the White Sox in 2019. Out towards right center. That's well struck. That's back. And that one is out of here. He circles the bases. His second home run of the series. And they're on the scoreboard. It's 2-1.
Well, there goes the shutout, just like that. They're still behind, but this is a start. Elevated fastballs, especially away, are like putting the ball on a tee. Hitters do a lot of cage work. They're comfortable hitting off the tees, and he was comfortable right there hitting that ball opposite field for a home run.
Yelich, the next to hit, takes ball 1. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right field. Makes the catch. And there's one down.
Now batting, left fielder.
Next to hit, Isaac Collins. His first at bat was a strikeout. That one finds the zone, and that's strike 1. Way high.
That's up. That's a ball.
1 out, base is empty, and a run in. Top half of inning number 4. A swing and a soft liner. Hauls it in for the out. At the plate, Blake Perkins. Singy, you got to appreciate a guy who's this good defensively. I mean, watching him track balls in the outfield, it is beautiful. There's a strike.
And I would say that most great defensive outfielders, it's kind of natural. There is some work that you can do to it to improve your game, but ultimately, you either have it or you don't.
And a curve is down and in.
There's one guy that I can think about, Boog, who started as a third baseman, Alex Gordon, and then became an elite perennial Gold Glover out in left field for the Kansas City Royals. But he's a guy, when you watch him play, you would imagine that that's all he ever played in his life was the outfield.
And they'll do it again. Yeah, some guys just have instincts, right? I mean, that's the way it goes. We talk about Larry Walker, the Hall of Famer, and his instinct on the bases, despite the fact that he didn't play a ton of baseball as a kid. I remember Mark Kotsay was a real good defensive outfielder. Good instincts, not great speed. Swing and a miss. The velocity blasted it right past him. But the Brewers get one back on the solo home run. And this is now a 2-1 ball game. Back here in Atlanta, ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Sean Murphy. Right side. And foul ball.
That's the ball. 1-1.
That's too low.
No, that's
and
down.
that's ball 2. Liner caught it second.
He put a really good swing on that pitch and hit the ball hard. You know, line drives don't always find a hole, but the more you can hit the ball like that with good exit velo, the better off you're going to be in the long run.
Here's the center fielder, Michael Harris II. Climb the ladder with that fastball. That's strike 1.
Looked pretty good as far as being in the strike zone, but I'm sure as a hitter, not too good with where it was located. Very top of the strike zone, middle away.
Base is empty, 1 away. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Hit on the ground to the right side. And that's just foul. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Shallow right field. Perkins brings it in. 2 away now.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Albies
That's the ball.
stands in now, looks at that one inside.
1-0.
Two outs. Gets under and pops it up. Terang. And that'll do it. Down in order go the Braves, but they still lead it 2-1. Back at Truist Park, we go to the top of the 5th. Up now for Milwaukee, Anthony Siegler. Waldrop back to work. There's a swing and a drive. And a foul ball. Siegler, 26 years old, a former first-round pick back in 2018. Up the middle. What a stop. Throw to first. Nicely done for the out.
He's controlling things out there on the mound, not messing around at all. He's been in attack mode since the very start.
And now the right fielder, Brandon Lockridge. Rolled out to second in his first at bat. That's in there. Strike 1. That clips a corner.
Well, he didn't like those first 2 pitches. Now in an 0-2 hole. He's going to have to battle. Hope he gets a mistake.
Next offering misses, and the count is 1-2.
0-2 count. You got the opportunity to expand the zone. Could get the chase there. Let's see what he comes back with next.
One down, base is empty. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Got him. Picks up strikeout number 7.
I'm not saying it wasn't a strike or, you know, it was a ball, whatever, but just the location with that velocity. It's hard enough to, even if the velocity's not great, but that velocity, that location, tip your cap.
Joseph Ortiz, the next to hit. There's a strike at the knees.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
That's the
Just
ball.
missed.
Outside.
The shortstop
2-1.
takes the ball. Fouls one off. 2-2.
Ball. Full count.
Bryce Terang in the Milwaukee on deck circle. Two down, nobody on. That's out to center field. That's a base hit.
Now batting, second baseman, Bryce Terang.
Back to the top of the Milwaukee order. Here's the leadoff man for the Brewers, Bryce Terang. And that's in for a strike. Ortiz off of first with 2 away. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Two outs. That's down and in. A slider missed. And that one missing low.
He's trying to stay down in the zone, but the hitter just will not chase. Now back in a 2-2 count, he's going to have to go to something else to get him out.
Stays alive.
Flew open a little bit with that front shoulder, but was able to slow his bat down just enough to make contact with that pitch. Keep the at-bat alive.
Waldrop picks to first. And he's back in safely. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. So one hit is all they get. Last half of the fifth coming up. It's the Braves 2 and the Brewers 1. Back now to start the bottom of the fifth, and taking over on the mound, Quinn Priester.
Still pretty early in the ball game, so this bullpen has some work ahead of them. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that starter left for him.
And here is Eli White. Fly to center his first time. He's 0 for 1. On the inside corner for a strike. Movement in Milwaukee's bullpen. Grant Anderson, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. Ground ball right side. Fires over to first. And the leadoff man set down in their half of the fifth.
Good arm side run to that same side hitter right there. Very difficult to put that ball in the air or get through it. Just bores in on the hands.
Here's the shortstop at the plate. Nick Allen grounded out his first time. That misses.
Outside. That's
Ball
a ball.
1. Swings through that one for strike 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Next offering
ball.
is down low. There's a strike. slider misses down and away.
The only adjustment he needs to make is his target. If you aim at the outside corner, that slider's going to end up way off the plate. Perhaps look a little more down the middle, and you get it right where you want it.
Slow roller to third. Siegler. To first. Home half of the 5th inning, moving along. 2 quick outs.
Now batting, left fielder, Jerickson.
Back to the top of the lineup, Jerickson Profar. Next up for the Braves, he's already homered in this game. And he swings through that one.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
He swings and fouls one off. Two down, nobody on. Last half of inning number 5. Pitch is in the dirt, and that's ball 1. And that's in the dirt.
2-2.
That one drilled left field. Hops over the wall, and that's an automatic double.
The automatic double kind of feels like enjoying cruise control in your car, Boog. You don't need to keep the pedal down as you cruise into second base. Just no worries in the world. You know what? He put a really good swing on that one.
So, runner at second, 2 down. Now a chance for Matt Olson, 1 for 2. That's in for a strike. That's inside.
1-1.
Swing and a ground ball, and it goes just foul. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. Lifted in the air, right center field. Perkins makes the play, and that is that. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and a man left. 5 innings complete. It's the Braves 2 and the Brewers 1. We're back, and they make a change to start the 6th. The new pitcher, Pierce Johnson.
This guy's a strike thrower. He's done an excellent job of avoiding walks so far this season.
William Contreras up now for the Brewers, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. And there's the strike.
Oh, you can throw that big curve on the inside part of the plate. Very difficult pitch for the hitter to get on plane with. You can have a lot of success if you can pitch in that location.
Next offering is in the dirt.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Swing and a miss. Curveball in the dirt. Beats him for the first out, and that completes the strikeout.
Well, you rarely ever see 3 curveballs in a row because that's one of those pitches that's most effective when you haven't seen it recently. You might see 3 sliders in a row, but right there, he was feeling that curveball and figured he could finish with that pitch.
Andrew Vaughn now. He's already homered here in this one. That pitch gets the inside corner. That's strike 1. And that's outside. The Brewers down by a run, and we're in the top half of the sixth. Foul ball there. Next one is off the play. 2-2.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
Two now. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
Count is full.
Eighth pitch of the at-bat coming up. That to right. White sizes this one up. And there's two down. Here's Yelich at the dish. He's 0 for 1. And first offering is fouled off. Two down, nobody on. That one off the mark. Ball one. Late with the swing there.
Man, he was really tardy on that fastball. Great job of setting him up by throwing the curveball. Add some velocity to it on the next pitch. Can't catch up.
2 outs. And that skips in the dirt.
Well, he might have to look for a different put-away pitch right here, 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times in this at-bat, so might have it timed up and ready for it.
Pierce Johnson fires. And a curve is down and in. Isaac Collins waiting for a turn at the plate. Warning track, wall, and you can touch them all, baseball man. He made him pay for that one. His 22nd homer of the year, and this game is tied. It's 2-2. That one just sounded different.
And might have been the loudest moment yet. Man, my ears are ringing. I could feel that swing from the booth. Knew what pitch he wanted to hit. Spent on some other pitches in this at bat. Was very patient, and it paid off.
Isaac Collins up now for the Brewers. 0 for 2 in this one. Just missed. That misses the zone. Now 2-0. Johnson maybe a little less aggressive on the mound right now after that home run, Chris.
Yeah, it seems that way. You know, pitchers, they can come out, feel good, but then all of a sudden get touched up a little bit, and they start trying to throw instead of pitch.
And there's the third out. That'll do it for the inning. But the Brewers add one with a solo shot. 2-2 game. It's Major League Baseball on the show. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the sixth. Now the third baseman, Austin Riley. Action in the pen down there. Nick Mears appears to be getting loose. Hall, a left-hander, also throwing. And that's a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Everything came together for him. Just an awesome swing of the bat, quick hands, and just launched the baseball. 108 on the exit velocity. Man, that is coming off the bat pretty good. I know he's feeling good about it.
Drake Baldwin next up for the Braves. He's a catcher by trade, but the DH here in this one. That clips the corner. With the go-ahead run at first here in the bottom of the sixth. Right through there for a strike.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Wild pitch. Catcher gets a piece. And now a man into scoring position.
Definitely trying to work down and get that double play ball, but it got away enough to erase any chance of that. Good job of moving up in the scoring position. Now a hit could make that wild pitch really sting.
Man at second. And that's a base hit. Headed for the plate. The throw in. And he's out.
He comes up firing, and there was an anticipation and kind of an excitement when the ball went in his direction that he was going to have an opportunity to throw somebody out. And that's the attitude that aggressive and good outfielders have.
So here's Murphy now. Ground ball left side, could be 2. Over to Terang, 1. And that's 2.
They made it look easy, but it started with a nice feed to the second baseman from the shortstop. Perfect turn, and they're out of this jam.
Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Austin Cox. That one finds the zone, and 1-1. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. So he gets on base and keeps it going. Now it's the shortstop, Joseph Ortiz. Pitch is in there. 0-1.
This is a good situation if you want to try to steal a base. 9-hitter, and you're about to turn this lineup over. So get a little momentum as you turn it over.
Runner on the go. Pitch inside. Throw. Save.
Now a good opportunity to potentially jump ahead in this game here in the later innings.
Chris, his wheels were the difference maker on that play. Just got in there.
Yeah, with StatCast's help, we see his top speed on this stolen base, and that's a big number. I mean, man, he really made his athleticism work for him on that one.
That one almost got him.
Outside, ball.
Love how this guy grinds out at bats. I mean, he's down there at the bottom of the lineup in the 9-hole, but he's worked himself into a really good hitter's count, trying to pick up a 2-out RBI.
Man on second, 2 down. Fouled off down the right side. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. So now 2 on and 2 outs.
Pretty good spot on the outside, but just couldn't quite clip the zone. That's a stone-cold take.
Bryce Terang up now for the Brewers. 0 for 3 in this one. And that is out of play. Two on, 2 outs. Strike 2.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it.
With the go-ahead run standing at second here in the top half of inning number 7. That missed by a lot. Going to count 1 and 2. Now a bullet to second base, but he's got it to end the inning. Brewers strand a couple. Score remains deadlocked at 2-2. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Nick Mears.
He doesn't get a lot of strikeouts compared to other relievers, so he relies on getting that soft contact and the defense doing work behind him. They'll have to be on their toes with him on the bump.
Harris in the box again, takes a strike.
0-1.
Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Fouls it back with 2 strikes.
A healthy cut. Tough pitch at 98, but a really good pass at the ball.
Up the middle. In time to Vaughn. 1 up, 1 down.
Now batting, second baseman.
Here is Ozzie Albies up to hit.
Well, both sides equally as strong, so not a good time to try to turn him around with a relief pitcher and put him on the other side of the plate.
On the ground, right side. 2 up, 2 down.
Now batting, right fielder, Eli.
So now to the plate for Atlanta, Eli White. That clips the corner. Tapped in front of the plate. Gets it to first. And it's a 1-2-3 inning for the Braves. Braves go down quickly here. And this game is still tied at 2-2. Welcome back. And a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Dylan Dodd.
And he's been really shutting down hitters from the right side of the plate this year. Not a lot of hard contact, not a lot of hits, period.
Now the number 2 hitter, William Contreras.
William Contreras.
Fastball for a strike. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Raisel Iglesias getting ready to come in for manager Brian Snitker. And the lefty with the 0-1. On the ground to third. Tosses to first. Leadoff man is out here in the 8th. Andrew Vaughn up now for the Brewers. And that's off the inside edge. And that is ball 1. And that one fouled off. Just missed.
Really been able to slow down the game tonight with his at-bats, and the biggest one he's had so far, he doesn't look anxious at all.
All tied up, and we're in the top of the 8th. Right through there for a strike.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Right side, hard hit. Olsen steps on the bag. 2 up, 2 down here in the top of the 8th.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
Now it's Christian Yelich. The outfield shifted pretty heavily towards right field. Just missed.
You can expect this hitter to be looking for something on a tee. He can get up in the air and untie this ball game.
This to center field. Harris racing over to make the catch. And we're back. Bottom of the 8th. And now the shortstop, Nick Allen. Mears back to work. This to third. Throws across the diamond. One up, one down.
Now batting, left fielder, Jerickson Profar.
Here's Profar down. Both the infield and the outfield shifted over to the right. Profar gets a piece there. Base is empty, one away. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Swing and a ball popped up. And it's a foul ball. The 0-2. Swings and misses at the breaking ball in the dirt. Gets to it on to first, and there's 2 gone following the strikeout.
Well, I don't think there's a hitter alive that hasn't at some point succumbed to that pitch right there. It just looks like it's in the zone the entire way, and then the top spin and gravity take over in the blink of an eye, and it's just such a tough pitch to lay off of.
Yeah, the batter now, Matt Olson, 1 for 3. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
It's a tough pitch,
No ball,
but
2
in
strikes.
terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat, that fastball was down enough where you're going to catch up to one. That's the one.
That's strike 3 and the 3rd out. So we take a break. Braves are set down 1-2-3. Score remains 2-2.
Now pitching.
We're back, and on the mound is the closer, Raisel Iglesias.
Definitely a guy that pounds the strike zone, makes hitters earn their way on base, and rarely gets in trouble because of free passes.
Up now for Milwaukee, Isaac Collins.
Now, this guy, a player that, if he gets on base, has the ability to really be aggressive getting around the base paths.
In there at the knees, 0-1. That one's upstairs,
that's high.
ball 1. Next pitch is
that missed,
outside.
that's a ball.
Hit on the ground to short, and it finds its way through for a hit. And the go-ahead run is on base.
Showed some really nice patience in that at-bat. Worked himself into a good count. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at-bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
Go-ahead run on base. Blake Perkins up now for the Brewers. And that's in for a strike. And it's 0-1. The go-ahead run aboard at first. Nobody out. Swing and a miss. And the count is 0-2.
This is one of those situations defensively where you can't try to do too much. You got to make sure that you field the ball cleanly and get one out first. It's going to be tough to get 2 with this kind of speed in the batter's box.
Swing and a miss. And a strikeout for the first out here in the ninth.
Well, there's a small sigh of relief right there. I mean, just to keep that speed off the base paths, it's not just the pitcher, it's other guys that have to think about it. From your infielders, have to think about that runner potentially stealing, but also be in position to make a play. As an outfielder, you're thinking about a base hit to the outfield. I got to get to it quickly to try to keep this guy from taking an extra base. So I think everyone just a little more relaxed that he didn't reach base.
Just
No,
missed.
that's the ball.
Double play ball to second. Throw to first in time. Now it's the right fielder, Brandon Lockridge. Fought off foul. 2 down. Go ahead run in scoring position.
Nope. Ball.
Good spot there, but didn't get the strike at the knees and doesn't seem too convinced by the call out there on the mound as he tries to get a better sense of the umpire strike zone.
Swung on, belted. And an automatic double as it hops the fence. As a run scores on the play.
Well, there's something really nice about getting yourself an automatic double like that. You get to stroll into second base without having to worry about a throw or getting your uniform dirty. And now you're just looking for the next guy to kind of do the same thing. Maybe put one in the gap so you can jog home as well.
And now Joseph Ortiz.
No ball. 1 strike.
That catches the zone for a strike, and it's 0-2.
And a bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be. You just got to hope that you can make contact.
1 ball, 2
Outside
strikes.
with a breaking ball. Movement in the Atlanta bullpen. Dylan Lee getting ready to come in for manager Brian Snitker. Bummer also throwing. Here's a 1-2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Two outs.
2-2.
In the dirt, but kept close. Not in time. He's safe. Lockridge up to third on the wild pitch.
Even with a good secondary lead, sometimes it's hard to see just how far that ball's gotten away from the catcher. And if you can make it to third base pretty much standing up, well, that time he seemed to have a pretty good read, gets to third safely, and now he's just 90 feet away from scoring.
1-run game here in the top of the ninth. Battling here as he fouls it away. Swing and a pop-up. Riley sizing this one up. Makes the grab, and that is that. They get a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. Heart of the order, 3-4-5 will get their shot in the bottom of the ninth. It's the Brewers 3 and the Braves 2. Back now, and on the mound, the closer, Trevor McGill.
Well, he's the guy they hope to turn to out of the pen to lock down wins. So this game has gone to plan, more or less. Let's see if he can wrap it up here.
Now into the game, number 21. He's the new third baseman.
Now playing third base. Number 20.
3-4-5 due up for the home team. And now Austin Riley. And ball 1. And fouled off. One-run game, bottom 9. Fastball is outside.
That was absolute
2 balls,
gas.
1 strike.
Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
Looking to get the tying run on base. Swing and a miss, and now 2-2.
2-2 the count.
And a swing and a miss. A huge out to start the bottom of the 9th.
Well, that's a curveball that I'm sure he wants back at the plate. 2 strikes, sort of pitch you're hoping for. A bit of a mistake, and I'd say in a very hittable location. But clearly the break was enough to get him to swing through it.
Now it's the DH, Drake Baldwin. Swing and a foul out of play. Next offering is in for a strike. Crowd locked in right now. 1-run game here in the 9th. That one misses, and the count 1-2.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
Just misses the mark outside the zone.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
1 down, base is empty. And it remains 2-2.
Now he's desperately looking for that swing and miss. He's going to have to just change speeds a little bit, try to move it around, create just a little bit of illusion at the end.
In there, sets him down on strikes. Now only 1 out remaining.
This is definitely what a team likes to see out of their closer. Come in and just destroy all hope. First 2 batters, 2 strikeouts. See if he can strike out the side.
The Braves down to their last out. And here's the catcher, Sean Murphy. First pitch misses. Two down, nobody on. Lifted to left, and this should do it. Makes the catch. Ball game. And the Brewers hold on to win a tight one as this one ends as a 1-run ball game.
After 4 wins in a row, you start to think a little bit that you're on a roll, and that's the momentum that just takes on a life of its own. Players start hitting up and down the lineup. Never know who's going to come up with the big hit, who's going to come out of the bullpen and get the big outs, but it's a good feeling, and you want to extend it.